Don't you know the hope is waiting for you in the dark? Don't you know you're beautiful just the way you are? And you don't have to change the world can change its heart. No stars, cause you're beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you don't have to change the world could change its heart. No stars in you're beautiful, darling, you're beautiful. Y'all know that song? So, you know that part when they said there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark? I feel like when you focus, like I feel like our life is a movie, right? And sometimes when you're watching the movie or you're reflecting back on the movie, right? The scenes, the parts that you didn't like, right? It's like it's so distracting and it makes you feel like you need to change something about yourself because you wish that it would have went a different way, right? So you're like, oh, I just need to, like, I should have done this or I should have done that, or maybe I wasn't good enough, or maybe this, maybe that. And when you look back to all the things that didn't work out, right? May that be relationships, jobs, businesses, and then you look at like and you beat yourself up, right? You really stay there longer probably than you needed to, right? And you're like, I don't know if let me know in the comments if I'm the only one. Sorry, I look rough, y'all. But you might have stayed there longer than you had to, beating yourself up, making yourself feel like, you didn't do something right. But then you have a fucking moment, right? Tell me, don't you have a fucking moment? And you be like, you know what? It happened the way it was supposed to happen. It went the way it went. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, I don't got to change nothing for what's already happened, you know? The only thing that needs to happen is I need to look forward to the hope that's waiting for me in the dark. And it's only in the dark because I haven't put light on it, because my light is still looking back at all the things. Like it's being shed on the past too much. So let's look forward and shed our light, our perfect light that we already have, that doesn't need to be tweaked. It's already shining bright. Go and shine it on the hope that's in the dark, waiting. Because we're beautiful just the way we are, And circumstances in life will always make you feel like you're missing something or you didn't do something. You got to be better. If you're in a space or a group of people or in a time in your life right now where you just do not feel good enough, please understand that your light is just being shed in the wrong area, because there are people somewhere, there are businesses or corporations or a spot for you in this world where you're perfect. You fit perfect, in just where you're at right now. Like you fit the bill. If you don't fit the bill, or you've been rejected from anything, that just means that wasn't the space that's for you. It's another space waiting for you where you fit perfectly. I mean, perfect. Like it couldn't be any other way type perfect. And then you realize how much time you spent watching reruns, and the reruns weren't like perceived in the most beneficial way for you to move forward. Looking back at things and replaying it and not attaching it to something healthy and positive can result in a lot of pain and heartache and resentment, bitterness. So yeah, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And I was just in as a visual to what I'm saying, right? Yesterday, I went over the bridge because I live right by the lake. So I went over the bridge and I realized like I can't see nothing. Like it was dark, right? And then it was usually when I look over on either side, I could see the water, right? And it's beautiful and it's refreshing, right? But I couldn't see. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn and I go over there to the actual lake, and I get out the car and I'm walking on the dock and I'm like, I can't see nothing. Like I'm up on the water and can't see nothing. It's so foggy, and I feel like we go through parts in our lives like that where you're moving forward and you can't see. You don't know. You have no clue. And they're saying like you need to have a clear vision of what you want and things like that, right? But there are times in our lives that you go through a transition that you really just don't know what's happening and you cannot see in front of you. You might have visions of what you want and where you're headed and what you want to do, but like in the here and now, me driving across the bridge and I'm looking to, I want to see the water. I want to see what's on the horizon. I want to see ahead of me of what's next. But sometimes you can't see. And sometimes you got to keep going. You can't not go. You can't go backwards. You have to go so you can reach your destination. So because going this way will get you where you're trying to go. So you can't not go. But you really sometimes just can't see. And it's crazy. But it's real. And it was so crazy when I experienced that last night. I was like, this is crazy. And all I did was tell God, like, man, okay. I see what you're saying. Like I can see enough to keep walking forward. Like I can see, but like to try to see anything past that, man, it was so, when I say it was complete thickness, nothing. What I can usually see from far away, I could not see a thing. But I did know where I was going though. I know I had to keep one foot in front of the other and keep walking. I hope this helps somebody. Until next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all. Love y'all.